Imagine yourself standing up here right now and take those nerves and increase them by 100. Next, think of the scariest thing you can think of and increase those feelings by 100. Last, add the fear of death, and that's what I'll be facing day to day as an FBI special agent. As a special agent, I'll be mainly working in the field. This means I have to be willing to participate on arrests, search warrants, raids, and other dangerous assignments. But before I can do that, I have to undergo a background check, a credit check, and a polygraph in order to obtain a top secret security clearance. I also have to pass a physical exam including a 1.5-mile run, 300-meter dashes, push-ups, and sit-ups. But just because I am working in the field doesn't mean I don't have to do desk work. I'll have to write case reports and in some situations testify. This means in college I'm going to have to take speech and debate classes. I'm not a big fan of language arts, but that's what it's going to take to be an FBI special agent. There were some careers I could have chosen that didn't involve as much language arts. My third career choice was an athletic trainer, which this career sparked my interest because I played sports my whole life and I thought it'd be a big help to injured players. My second career choice was being in forensic science. Over the summer, I found out that forensics was really interesting, but I felt that wasn't something I could do for the rest of my life. I put law enforcement as my #1 career choice because I felt I'd be happy in this field. Since I chose law enforcement, this means that forensic science is my opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the highest valued alternative in which one is forced to give up to get their first choice. When I was making my decision, I couldn't base what I wanted to do based on how much fun it was. I had to base it off of what was most important to me. I found that in the FBI. The FBI has its ups and downs. These ups and downs are known as negative and positive incentives. My 3 positive incentives for working for the FBI is that I'll be helping the government fight for justice, I'll be keeping my community safe, and I'll help people that have been victimized. My 3 negative incentives are that the salary is not very good, I have a chance of being killed every day, and I have to work at whatever field office I'm assigned to, which means I could be away from family for a long time. One of my number one negative incentives was that I don't have a very good pay. As an FBI special agent, I make $38,000 a year and $3,166.67 a month. For my budget, I estimated $450 for housing, and my parents estimated $630 for housing. My estimate for taxes was $176, and my parents estimated $771.63. My estimate for food was $100, and my parents estimated $225. Me and my parents both estimated the same amount for my medical insurance. We both estimated $158, but since I work for the government, my medical insurance is already paid for. After calculating the actual costs of everything, it turns out that housing actually cost $708, taxes was $704.20, food was $220, and medical insurance was $0. My pie graph for my monthly budget. My housing equals out to be 22% of my monthly budget. This covers my apartment rent and rental insurance. Taxes takes 23% of my monthly budget. This includes federal and state income tax and my Social Security. Food takes 7% of my monthly budget because I will not be spending much money on food because I'll be buying generic brand food because it tastes the same as brand new food. With every choice I made making my budget, I had to give some things up. These are called trade-offs. My 3 trade-offs include giving up being close to family, that way I could work in Washington, D.C. at the FBI headquarters. Next, I gave up a short drive to work so that I could have a cheaper rent in a small town. Last, I gave up having a brand new car, that way I could put more money towards rent. But before I can even worry about the drive or how much rent will be, I have to get the job first. To get the job, I have to send in a resume. When the employer receives my resume, they look at the qualifications that qualify me for the job. My qualifications include that I went to Fort Hays State University for 4 years to get my Bachelor's of Arts in Criminal Justice. While I was at Fort Hays State, I worked at Bath & Body Works as a cashier. After my 4 years at Fort Hays State, I went to Wichita State University to get my Master's of Arts in Criminal Justice. When I was at Wichita State University, I worked for 3 years as a local police officer at the Wichita Police Department. 3 years at a local police department is required before you can even join the FBI. My two references are Kent Brown, a local police officer at the Wichita Police Department, and Catherine James, the manager at Bath & Body Works. My skills show that I am inventive, flexible, organized, well under stress, and team-minded. Along with my resume, I also sent my letter of application. In my letter of application, I am writing to Liam Ram, the head of Human Resources at the FBI headquarters. I wrote to Mr. Ram that I am interested in applying for the FBI Special Agent open position. In my qualification, I put that I worked hard at college and at the FBI Training Academy. I also worked many jobs teaching me many skills needed to be an FBI agent, such as communication and speech skills. To find all this information, I used 5 websites. First, the Federal Bureau of Investigation website. This told me about the basic requirements needed to be an FBI agent, such as you can't be 37 years or older to join the FBI. Next, I went to the FBI jobs website. This informed me of the different fields I can go to as an FBI agent. Then, I used the Bureau of Labor Statistics website. On this website, I found out of the median pay and what I'd be doing as an agent. Then I used the Fort Hays State University website. This informed me of the classes I could take in criminal justice and of the cost of schooling. Last, I went to the Wichita State University website. This informed me of their master's program in criminal justice and the cost of schooling. The first article I used was titled, How to Become an FBI Agent. This article is describing the requirements and specialties needed to be an FBI agent. The next article I used was FBI Special Agents. It explained that I need to obtain a bachelor's degree, the training academy, and successful tips for becoming an FBI agent. Even though my job requires me to have a gun and work out in the field, doesn't mean I'll look like or do what the FBI agents on TV do. Because what they do on TV is fake. It looks fun and easy, but it's really not. As someone once said, sometimes we only hear and see what we want to until reality hits us. Does anybody have any questions?